Digi-destined Tamers and other life forms. Welcome back to Saiyans TCG. Today's video we have the Digimon Liberator Debugger set from Premium Bandai. So yeah, I actually picked up two of these. In North America, you have to pre-order these ahead of time. In Europe, they actually sell them in stores. I kind of hate that we have to pre-order. Because I had to pre-order this like 5 or 6 months ago, so... And I just barely got it, so... Let's get into it. The box is awesome, but let me just take it out of the plastic first. So that way it gets rid of the glare. I bought two of these because you get 2 of each card per box. So if you want a play set of the arts, you need 2 of them. But you get this cool, like, Liberator art on the front with all the people on it. Both the manga and the the Debugger novel. Then on the back of it actually has all the what is it called? The emblems for all the guys. Except for the web novel ones, I believe, because they were still trying to not show those, I think. Or at least I think so. Or no, maybe it does have it because it has all these other ones. Yeah, I think those actually might be the web novel ones. And then I think this is what's his name? Unchained. That's his name. And you open it up, you see some cards, and then you see this thing. So I opened up my other one that I had off camera just because I was too excited just to see it. So yeah, you get a nice little storage box. It's pretty big. Like, compared to the one that came in like the premium heroines one, like this is like basically double the size, so you could probably fit a good chunk of cards in here. Maybe at least 700 at the minimum. Maybe like 1,000 cards, I think. So, I mean, don't quote me on that. Like, I'm just guessing, but I think I have like a storage box that's kind of like this, and I think it's like 1,000 card storage. But like, pretty nice. If you're like me and you open up a bunch of cards, you have so much like bulk. Like, I'll be honest, I just leave like the uncommons and commons in the booster box. Like, that's how much stuff I had that I don't know what to do with. But now with these boxes, I could probably just put some stuff in there. Actually, on one of them, I'm actually planning on putting all my Liberator decks in it if they fit. Because I have Heavy Metal, I now have Tyrannomon now that I have these Dinomons in here. I have Scottymon, I have Puppets, I have Vortex Warriors, I have the Pyramidion Mineral deck, Medusamon, I have an Aqua deck. It's not exactly Ryugumon, but it's close. And then I haven't built Galacti. I have the pieces for Invisimon, and now that he's actually getting more cards, he might actually build the deck. And then I now have all the Queen Beemons for this. So I might just build that, but I'm not. I think I'm missing like the rares and stuff for the deck, which those are expensive now because of how dumb the short printing of the set was. But enough talking about that. So if you're wondering what the heck is this, it's like a card art from the manga of like the first appearance of the Digimon. So you have Medusa, you have Necromon, Pyramidimon, Ryugumon, Cindrel, and Sphagamon. It's kind of like a diorama thing that you could keep and display. But then on the other side, it actually has the card, and it's like part of the art. They like cut out part of the art, and then they're like right there, and then they have these sleeves that you could put the cards in. So it actually has one of the copies of each of your cards in this, and then the other copy of these cards comes in the package that was on the side, as you remember seeing just a little bit ago. So I'm just going to take out the cards from this. I want to take them out. But like, this is a cool little thing. And like, you could probably use this to like display other cards that you like. Just put them on there, but it'd be a little weird because it's over the Liberator cards, but I think it's a cool little thing, and it is like durable cardboard, so it's not like paper. It's like a little cardboard diorama, so like you just leave it like that, and then you could display some cards in it. Or if you just wanted to show the art, you could just do that and just like have it as a background. I might just start using this as a background, but I think it'd be hard to make it flat because it's like crinkled. But yeah, there's that. Move it out of the way because it's kind of big. And then you get the pack that has the rest of the cards in there. So these were the other ones that were in there. So you had the Sphagamon. You had the Cindrel, Ryugu, Pyramidi, Necromon, which looks awesome with the close-up, and Medusamon. And we'll open the brick. Gotta be careful not to mess them up. So again, we have the other Sphagamon, the other Cindrel, the other Ryugumon, the other Pyramidimon, the Necromon, and the Medusamon. And now we get to the other cards. So now you have Shoto, which is the ST-18 Shoto. So from the starter deck, you get two of those with him and Muchomon on it. And these are all textured cards. I didn't know that when I ordered them, but like, they are sick with the texture. You might not be able to see it on camera, but they are pretty cool. You have Arisa, and this is, I know this one for sure, it was like the volume 2 manga cover or something. And it has like cool pattern. You can kind of see it right there, shimmering in the background. Yeah, and just put them down. Okay, there again. Then next we have Yao Chen Lang. You kind of see it's like cubes. Has like cube data in the background. Pretty nice. Let's try to put one of each up there. If they'll stand up, you know. With my luck, they all mess up anyways. And we might not even have enough room because there's so many cards. Okay, next we have Close with what's his name? Cinerizamon. And it has like a wave pattern for like the sand. Next we have Violent in Boots. Let's go Ghosts. Ghost players. Oh, I haven't just realized I haven't been naming what... we'll leave those up. So I didn't name what set or what card they were. So the Orisa is the starter deck 19 one that gives the Puppets Rush. The Yao Chin Ling was the memory setter from BT19 that when one of your Aqua Sea Animal, one of your Digimon with Aqua Sea Animal and its traits attacks, suspend it to add one level 5 or lower card with Aqua Sea Animal and its traits from your hand is the bottom of the evolution source. So that's the BT19 one. And now the close is the EX8 one, the memory setter. Your turn when any of your Digimon digivolve into a mineral or rock type or trait Digimon by suspending this tamer. Place 2 cards with mineral or rock from their rock trait from their trash as the bottom Digivolution card. So there's that one. Then for the Violet, it's the BT20 Violet. Start of main. If your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1. Then when any of your Ghost Trait Digimon are deleted, by suspending this tamer, one of your Digimon will digivolve into a Digimon card with the Ghost Trait in the hand, with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2. Next, we have Owen Dreadnought, which is the BT21. Start of main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. End of turn, by suspending this tamer, one of your Digimon with Reptile or Dragonkin gains Piercing for the turn, and then that Digimon attacks. Good Owen. I had 2 of the original alt art. I'm sad that they didn't make this one the one that was the memory setter that doesn't have an alt art, but now the newest Owen that we got released that's going to be coming out in EX11 or whatever, the next set that comes out next month, that memory setter probably is going to be the go-to memory setter, so I feel less bad now. But like, I like the one that was from the set though, because it had like the I don't know, for some reason I always call it the Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones Targaryen looking background, where like the circle in the back, and then it has like reptiles. It looks like reptile scales with the foiling. It looks cool, but like this one, you got War Greymon and Medusamon in the back. You know, I love me War Greymon. So the only thing that I kind of don't like is like the foiling on this one. Like, the things that are foiled, like the things that kind of pop out are like Medusamon's eye, the card in his hand, and then the eyeball, and like his earring, and then the rest of it's kind of like matte. I wish it was a better foiling design for that. Next, we got the boy Heavy Metal Dramon. And it's the art that had all his Digivolutions in it, which is awesome. I'm definitely happy to add this to my deck. Again, the texturing, like, you don't get much of the texturing because the Digimon are actually taking up most of the picture. So it's like only like the top and then like kind of the background a little bit, but like it's still a sick art. So I'm definitely happy about that one. Next, we have Queen Beemon. This one has a lot more texture. Like a lot of the background. Even though she's taking up most of the card, this one has more texture, which is crazy. But like, I think that's pretty nice. And that is the BT19 Queen Beemon. And then the Heavy Metal one was the EX7 Heavy Metal. So like the original one. Next we have EX8 Dynamon, which looks sick. Again, I wish they would have did better, like, texturing. But instead it's, like, texturing, like, all his, like, ab things, like, the scales on him. But, like, I kind of wish that they would have did some texturing on the flames, too. But, like, it is kind of nice because it, like, kind of outlines him. And then, like, the, like, little hive things, like, the hive pattern in the background is also textured. You can kind of see it. And, like, you kind of see, like, I think either those are, like, his claws or, like, his, that might be his tail or something. Like, you could kind of see, like, a little outlining in the fire, but it might be hard to see on camera, but you could kind of see it right there. But, like, it's a nice art. Definitely got the burning Godzilla down. Next card you have is the Scottymon that has the Hexa Blau in it. Sharing the limelight with Hexa Blaumon. Again, not much, like, texture to this. Like, the foiling is kind of like on her staff. Like, that's where the foiling kind of is. And then there's, like, stars in it, too. And then there's foiling down here, but, like, you can kind of see. Let's see. There's, like, some star patterns in there. Or, like, ice crystal patterns. I mean, this is a nice art. Next, we have Invisimon looking like a Megazord over here. And then you have, like, a shadow in the back that's textured. And then you have Altea right there. Looks pretty nice. This is the BT-21. And then the Scottymon was also the EX8 Scottymon. I mean, I think it's the only one we have. But, like, yeah, this is also the only Invisimon we have, I think. Next, we have probably one of the puppet people's favorite cards, Kaguyamon. Also has, this one has crazy foiling. Like, you just kind of see it when I put it on screen. Like, the background is, like, this crazy pattern. And then, like, it has, like, highlights on, like, the edges of her cape with the foiling. Very nice. That was the EX9 Kaguyamon. Next, we have the Tamers now. So we have Yuki. Heck yeah. This is the EX7 Yuki. It has, like, a wavy pattern on, like, the art with her and Impmon. And then the thought bubble is, like, the holographic part. Whereas Volcanic Dramon and Metallic Dramon. That was EX7. Then you have Winrar. Like, the foil is him looking at Talakmon blowing up Yuki and Impmon. And then it's like there's a little bit of foiling where him and Fang Beamon are. You can kind of see it's like a little hexagonal, like, print. And that was the BT-19. Then we got Owen Dredd, or not Owen Dredd, Ryotaro Williams. I'm gonna say this one could have been better. I feel like the foiling's kind of lacking. Like, I think they could have did a better thing. There's not really any foiling that pops. and like it's basically like very flat matte. The only thing that like kind of sticks out is like a necklace that he's wearing, and then the words, and then like the background's like the slightest holographic, no foiling really, and then the like name and the security effect is foil. I think they really did him dirty with that. They could have did like a scale thing on like Tyrannomon to like do the scales on his like skin. I don't know. Next we have Shizune, and that was the EX8 Ryutaro. This is EX8 Shizune. Her riding Frigimon. Honestly, I don't know. The foiling is kind of okay in the background. You have like a little holographic where here where the bubble is, and then there's like some foiling and texturing up on the top of the background. It's nice. I don't know. I think I kind of like the original alt art better, but probably I'm gonna pick those up, even though I have these now. I don't know. Maybe I might use 2 and 2. Who knows? Next we have Altea, which looks really nice. Like, see, how come Ryutaro gets the shaft, and then Altea gets, like, the nice, like, texturing. You have Invisimon, and, you also have Yao and, Sangomon in the picture. Like, crazy. That is the BT20 Altea. Next, again, the puppet player's favorite. We have Mirai. Yeah, like some holographics on her jacket and her goggles. The background is actually textured, and then it's her meeting Yuki and Impmon with Hanimon right there next to her. Very nice. And then the final 2 cards, which I'll show together because they create one picture. Gotta just line it up real good. Hopefully. So it's supposed to be kind of like that. It's Vortex Resonance and the Liberator. It's basically the art from the box as a card, or 2 cards. So that's kind of nice. Have all of them. You know, like it has a textured background, but then it's like matte on the people. I think it's pretty nice. This like two card thing. I like it when they do like the combination card arts. Pretty nice. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which card art you like the best. I'm biased. I like the ghosts and I like heavy metal. Pretty awesome. And I also like Medusa. But like they're all pretty good. I'm definitely like going to upgrade the cards. Oh, I didn't mention the Sphagomon's a starter deck Sphagamon, so it's not the security attack +1 one. But like that's the immunity one. And then the Syndra is actually the set one that does the -6,000 when you swing. So that one's a better Cinderellamon. But I think all the rest of them I did say what they were, I believe. Yeah, Ryugamon's the BT-19 one. And then the Pyramid is the EX8. Necromon's the BT-20. Medusamon's the BT-21. So it's like most of them are like the good version of the cards, except for, like, I don't know, it's between, for Safagamon you could argue that it's the worst card, but like I think the protection is better than the security attack +1. Plus, anyways, you can unsuspend with the level 5s. But yeah, and then like the starter deck ones were kind of weird, but I assume if they have the set based altards, that's fine. Just to help you actually try to bling out the whole deck. But thanks so much for watching. This is Saiyan TCG. I really do appreciate you guys watching. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Do appreciate it. And so, as always, thanks so much for watching. Till next time.